more than human. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is J.R. Carroll. I am the author of the More Than Human novels, and today we are going to see if male authors can write female characters. Now, this is a kind of a sequel or the other half of the coin to the video I did the other day about can women write male characters. Now, before we jump into the deep end here, make sure you like, subscribe. My giveaway is still going on for anybody who comments on one of my videos throughout the month. At the end, I will be doing a book giveaway for free. So the more you comment, the better your chances of winning. And check out my Patreon if you want to help me and the channel or my writing. You can do that for as little as $1. Now let's jump into today's discussion. Now, I had heard this a lot before becoming a booktuber and becoming an author that, men can't write female characters or female leads especially. Now, as I've gotten into the community, I don't hear that as much within at least this corner of BookTube. Now, I'll still run into it from time to time because there's a whole other world of BookTube outside of this, this corner. And I tend to hear it a lot more over in other sections of BookTube. But I, as an author, in my second book that I published, wrote a female main character. And one great thing that I have going for me is that the majority of my beta readers are women. And I learned firsthand, what I was lacking within the character, because my thought is you should try to write a great character first, not try to write a great female character or a great male character first. It's got to be a great character. And although that is what I was doing, and I did plan to kind of write out her emotions, as the story progressed more. The one thing I did hear from my female beta readers is that, her at the beginning, especially at the beginning of the book, her emotions weren't what you would expect, from a woman. And even probably my best beta reader one's been through all my books so far. She was like, she's basically a guy with boobs or whatever. And that is the thing. Men and women are different. So we're not going to react the same way in certain situations. And if you're by, and especially when men and women are by themselves, their internal dialogue is not going to be the same. And so it does have to be treated with, a, really good lens. You have to be able to see, and this is why I would always say, have as many different types of beta readers as you can. Now, this is also a reason why I believe a lot of recent superhero movies starring females, or women, have not worked so well, because they are not writing them like a female. They're writing them like a man with a man with boobs, and so I think men and women can write, each other's characters. You just have to really pay attention to the differences between men and women, and also, as a man, get a female's perspective, and as a woman, get a male's perspective on characters if you have any, questions. But first and foremost, write a good character and then you can work all that other stuff in. I wouldn't specifically go in and and have a such a narrow view and be like, okay, all right, she has to be this way and this way, and this time frame she would have been treated this, so she's got to think like this. Don't do that. Make sure you're just writing a great character first. But more importantly, be more than human.